Good afternoon. It's HTI Community League time. Saturday afternoon. It's really hot. But why don't we stay inside and enjoy some nice live matches in Hattrick. Me personally got just a bit too much sun last weekend out sailing, so I don't mind staying inside, even though it is a little very hot actually. Hello Angus, good to see you in the chat. Hope you're doing well. Enjoying a cold one perhaps. Or Ricardo, hello, welcome. We need to fire. What a way to start a Saturday afternoon stream, by firing some useless young lad here, Nick Poselius. Is he playing currently? I think he is. He's actually the keeper. No. You gotta make way. Alright, let's have a look-see. Nah, they're all 16. Probably this guy, Lauritz Grimm. $16 and 2 days. 16 years and 2. No, he's 17 basically. Goodbye. We're going to make the scouts call for Intercalber here as well. Hoping we can find a defender perhaps to go alongside Benedetti. Yeah, we'll do it. Alright, let's see what the scouts have for us this week. 15-year-old Casimiro Collini, that's pretty decent. Select 15 years and 21 days. That's a good scouts call. Really good actually. Nice. I think we'll line him up. Right now we are trying to complete Cosimo Lonfernini. Trying to reach at least the solid scoring. And he should be 2100 plus HGMS upon promotion. He looks pissed off. Anyway, in the HTI, in V.130, we are on the return leg of the league now, and this week we will have the league leaders visiting Bob Orpington's. Sorry, we won't. That's the High Plains Drifter. We'll be looking to get revenge here. HTI Elite away against Slavoc Karlovice. Oh, they are bossing the league up top here, winning all of the first 7 games. Let's just take a look at last week's match and see how likely it is that they could actually drop points. How do they win this one 3-0 though? Unpredictable event. Free kick and a red. Well, perhaps we might see them fighting a bit more today away from home. Orpington AFC against the Huskies. Perhaps we will see Orpington grab the first points of the season today. How close was it? Just a week ago? The donut? Fairly sure, yeah, still playing the donut style here. Some chance of that? Yeah, I think so. I think you have a good shot. And welcome to the chat. Good to see you in there. I remember to set both played cool and attack over the wings today. Hallelujah. Oh, let's have a look, see what happened last week then. You forgot to set the tactic against me. Espevik. Papa ELC. I wonder what Papaya is actually doing with his team. I mean, I think he's training set pieces or something, perhaps. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I've been trying to analyze all the opponents. Couldn't really work out what he's actually doing. P11 Kilotajat. Bagheera United. How close was this match? Not very. Very strong. Relatively strong home team here. This is a kind of a stressful tune. Let's just move that on. Parking the bus. We'll have to see if we can find a way through here. Like we did a week ago. A tricky fixture. But we have to do so if we want to keep up with FC Yulupukit. Five more minutes until kickoff. I wonder if top 4 is realistic. I mean, if you just repeat the results of the first half of the season, you should be there. I guess it's all about how it goes against Bagheera. That's the key match, I think. Right, we gotta add the matches. V.130 as well. It's a fun season. Players are starting to grow nicely. Yeah, I'm also starting to feel feel that competitiveness coming into the team, mainly because we have some fairly good players by now, multi-skilled wingers and playmakers. What's the best training if I only care about money? If you only care about money, how much time are you willing to spend? The best training is some kind of skill training, where you try to find players, cheap players on the verge of a pop, and you just train them once and sell them on. But that takes time. I wouldn't say it's very hard, but it takes time to identify niches and make some good search filters, if you don't have them, that is. If you want decent money without thinking too much about it, I would recommend training wingers. Let me just open the supporter statistics about training winger. Steady. It's been ever since I returned to Hattrick. What? How long has it actually been? It's been around 7%. It's been 2.5 years now. It's been 7%. It doesn't make sense, if you ask me. Wingers, you can basically just train monoskill from the age of 17 with the right spec, and you can, like, you can't do that with any other. You can, but not with the same profit margins. Winter Wind, hello to you too. Welcome in. Good to see you in the chat. Winger, you could actually combine skill trading and like the no nonsense mono skill training. So if on the 50% slot, the wingback slots, you could try to drive some money in through skill trading, and then you just train 100% slots from. Yeah, it could be inadequate, passable on all the way to Titanic. If you look at any guides on profit training nowadays, you will find the results to be a little less convincing nowadays, but that's because the market is vastly different from what it was like a year ago, because we had an additional league which was closed, creating a surplus of players all over Hattrick. The matches have started though. I think we might as well take a look at Papaya, ELC and Espevik and try to guess how big a win would this be for Espevik. 6? I'm going with a 6-0 win. HTI International League. Long shots. 4? Nah, I think you're too conservative there. Long shots. That's funny. 1 year anniversary for this team today. That should be mentioned in the match report, right? Where did we go? SPV. Oh yeah, it says. Nice. Well, happy anniversary with SPV. Is he consistently playing long shots now, Kolovic? No, he's not. I noticed in the Danish league that 2 out of 4 teams leading the second divisions are long shot teams at the moment. Buff Orpingtons. Oh, this could be an interesting match. If High Plains Drifter can mount an attack down the left on any supposedly, not supposedly, if they get some conversions. 34% in the middle could be a little problematic perhaps, but this could go either way. We have the first goal. Bonnet Bay. Attacking down the left. Emilio Santi. Looks like a veteran midfielder. First on the score sheet on Saturday here. Now they attack on the right. Hello, Gentle Giant. Hope you're doing well. I'm guessing it's hard at your place. Down the right. But this time, the defense is able to fight them off. It's 1-0 still at Odentot. Big midfield advantage for the Huskies. But a better chance of converting should they come on the counter for Altonton at the Harborview Stadium. Playing in the bright sun. How many quick players are fielded? 4. Powerful as well. Looks like both teams will be suffering in the sun today. Ulepukit. Not a high-scoring game today, this one. I'm wondering how much of a favorite Pavilion is going to be today. Like Bagheera with some luck could actually steal a point here, perhaps. Getting quite strong defensively, Bagheera. Parking the bus. Titanic counterattack, that's pretty decent. But perhaps we will be able to get through on the flanks. All good. Just looking to see if my counterattack team is winning Bot League, so it should be possible. Oh yeah, you are in the HTI as well, right? Oh, nice autocorrect. Pure bot league. You should consider coming over to one of the international leagues. I mean, I'm fairly certain Kilutachat might promote, so you could perhaps single it out if you want to play with a bit more interaction. Let's see how much I'm going to lose today. How far up are you in the HTI? I'll add those. That's an annoying track. Oh, it could be. I don't know if anyone's actually selected the league already. There's really no way to chill. Rebuilding with defenders. Future national team prospects, I'm sure. What's your mostly around 2100 HMS? That's a pretty solid starting point. A pretty solid starting point for sure. Gilstein Hausdal. Hustei. Slow and predictable. Kilutachat takes the lead in the jungle. Hari Osanen attacking on the left. That's the best sector they could possibly get. Sieta must be a most patient manager with all the defending training being done. Ten minutes in. Yellow card for Pirimachos. The quick striker. Alright, so you balance it out. Espevik makes the first one of the day. Mats Vikqvist attacking down the right. Yeah, I can only say training just one player to almost Titanic. Felt rough, but and I've heard of Platon wanted to train his defender at some point for like 104 weeks. Two full years. Yeah, that should be magical something, right? that's not a chance for Drifter though. I'll reload here. $105 weeks to 18. Max setup, so level 10 assistant coach, level 5 coach, which still feels weird to say the excellent coach at level 5. Yeah. What skill does he start from? Excellent. Solid. Matchdienst. Down the right. Yeah, there's the goal. One shot, one kill. Solid defense. Solid playmaking. Solid, passable playmaking. Passable winger. Wow. Is he homegrown? Nah, he's not. Wow. Solid leader. Wow, he's going to be a boss. Pretty hefty price though, but I mean that's... I'll be honest, training players for the national team has kind of grown on me. Those like being anxious about the form update on Fridays is really giving some of that old school training update feel. The setup I have, well, it's not full blown at Fabrikken, but I guess I could sometime soon. Oh, you bought one of his for Denmark, or like he's also sporting 3 strikers in the Faroe Islands under 21s. Didn't think he had the chance, to be honest. So I have one player trained along with this guy for the wing slots. That's also because he's a homegrown player, right? So I don't think I had the money to go all in. He's been trained alongside Jesper Dalgaard, which isn't as talented, but he's quick, so could be interesting still. Oh, the Huskies has taken the lead at the Harbour Stadium. A central attack from Bailey Ailing, 80%er. See if we can pick up that ID. Check it out. Would be fun, at least, if they could, if we could get both Faroe Islands and Denmark through, even though unless one of the teams have to qualify through the wildcard game. But it would be nice to get both of the teams through. If you look at it from a pure standpoint of having the best chance in an eventual wildcard game, I think it's better if Denmark actually gets the wildcard game, but I could be wrong due to the raw power from a bigger player pool. I could be wrong though, but that's just an assumption. Miguel Maturel. He's also a black sheep. Had a chance, has since been injured and subbed with Del Burns. Up to second currently. Oh, well, I'm not even on the live page here. Schalku Neumann. Going to find his stats as a 17-year-old if I can. Nulepukit Mikko Tolejamo. Oh, it's corner to head here. Hey, Marian. I didn't watch the Masters final. Well, I stopped by there. I did stop by a few times. Powerful players really stood out in this game. Would you say they are key revelation in Hattrick? I would say as much as the PNF, if we don't count the goalkeeper. If you play like a traditional style, generating normal chances, the PNF is a must. And if you are not, if you have a super strong team, and I'm talking super dominating midfield team, PDIM is also great. Like if you can close down a chance or so in a fairly even game, that's pretty valuable. But it will lose some value if you are often in closer games. Yeah. Loses value if you are dominant, in my opinion, but two very great special roles. And I've made sure to have both of them in my Danish team. So passive ball defending, inadequate. Yeah, you wouldn't, depending on sub skills, of course. Half a level in defending towards solid isn't anything to scoff at, to be honest. But there's also a lot of other factors, of course, being in a high form at the right time as well. Decent talent in a micro HT nation if trained right. This is my future PDIM. Perhaps a little low in defending, but he has the mother club bonus as well. And he's 1 or 2 trainings away from Titanic, so he should be able to do a little like that. On the PNF here, right now. Kilutajat by 2 now. James Habib. $12.5 defense and 10.5 PM. But I guess CO doesn't have too many to choose from. Yeah, it could be. It's also like, isn't the CDO the weakest? Isn't it the CDO the weakest instruction to play in terms of rating loss? Padalov with the equalizer, Chalku Neumann. Unpredictable event. It's a solo unpredictable event even. From up front. It might be. It seems expensive when you try. Yeah. Sanotti in San Marino was played like that often. He wasn't strong enough yet as a playmaker to play centrally, because I started out that cycle with the defense training as well. He was often subbed on to try to defend the lead or something. Yeah, they're very nice players. I was asked to train my Icelandic powerful as OCD or CDO. Towards the under 21s. Artur Victor Taruma from the penalty spot has made it 3-0. That was not the lucky scenario that I think would have been required for Bagheera to get a point in this one. He's on the bench, but I mean, training as a OCD or offensive central defender as a stepping stone towards the PDIM, it might be, at least from my point of view, the way you could make him eligible to play at the age of 21. It's pretty tough to train a worthy PDIM with the skill set that's very good at the age of 21. You would need to sacrifice too much playmaking, I think, in order to have enough defense skill to actually press away chances. Ville Schumann. Unless, of course, that PDM has a very high starting skill in defending. Maybe it could work out. It's gone over into the stands. We had an awesome one in India last term. 10 defense, 14 playmaking. Wow. Yeah. It was the one Ragnar had, right? In his team. Eight defense, 6 PM. Would be possible to train him into a worthy PDIM like that. He also had 2 or 3 PDM events. Yeah, like in those fairly lucky games, you could say, he actually pressed away chances. T1. Hi, I'm Forky. Nice to catch your stream. It's been a while. Hope the games are going well for you. It's going perfect right now. I have an interesting one coming up tonight. And Hansen. Hello, hello. He's 10 plus 2 training, so need to swap PM now and throw 4 talents to 50%. Yeah, that's one of those trade-offs you might not want to consider. Yeah, I had some luck there. Luck is a big part of Hattrick. Injury. Ryan Kearns subbed off and replaced by another Ryan Kamens. Commands. Not entirely sure. Whoops. Do I know off the top of my head how many formations you can have at 8 plus at the same time? Absence of bad luck. Inter Reideburg. Raymond Monch. I'm not entirely sure, but for a club team, once, like as long as you have to balance some training, as long as you have to balance it with some kind of training and don't waste too much training, it's not going to be relevant to have all those information at such high experience. I don't think so, at least. Havnenshelte Kristen Vester from the right. And now it's 2. It would be more worthwhile to, like, say, keep 4 formations at a high level. not looking to waste any training. I have 352, 253, 451 available at the moment, but considering adding 442 for possible counter games. Training, oh yeah, okay. So yeah, that makes sense if you don't want to throw any training at all. The 442 could definitely be helped. Like if you're training wing anyway, and you can play a 442 with strong side attacks, that would be a good choice, I think. I have those 3 exact formations in my arsenal at the moment. In the PM training, I'm rotating 4 on level 9 plus. All the ones with 5 mids. All 4 formations, yeah. And I'm sure there's room for more. Okay. Yeah, winger training is good in like also like if for new players, right? Because it offers a great deal of freedom as well, as long as you employ your wingers and the wingbacks, of course. Oh, and 442, yeah, it's an excellent formation also because like it doesn't suffer from the crowding effect on the midfield as well. I mean, it's a very well balanced formation. I agree. 35 minutes in. We have a bit of deadlocks here. What are the advantages and disadvantages of doing a certain training X time and then X time another workout? For example, playmaking, then defense, compared to doing both training. Buff Orpington's with the lead now, Renzo Novati. The thing I'd say about alternating, I mean, this is like if we talk in a longer scenario, like in a long training cycle. If you alternate, you will naturally keep wages down once you start reaching, I'd say, Titanic Plus. That's where wages begin to ramp quite fast. On the other hand though, if you are also training, like straightforward training some players for profit, say when you're training defense, if you want to retain 5 of your players, like your wingers, your playmakers, you want to retain those for future purposes. Espevik now up to 2-0, this time Theodore Laviosa. Playmakers can easily go 12 times 3. Yeah, definitely agree. The thing is, if you're training for profit, you might lose out on some profit because you had, like when you alternate, because you have to sell off players, most likely, and invest again. You lose that to some transfer fees. Zlatan Ibrahimovic attacking down the right for the Huskies and results in a goal. 36 minutes played. Again on the ball here, Martin Petrov, but they miss the tackle. Now, the thing I've done for a little while, mostly with the Danish team, was when alternating, because I did alternate in order to save a bit wages, like saving every penny you can. because I was trying to skill trade on some 50% slots on the playmaking stints. Espevik 3-0. Elmar Helgason from the spot. Comfortable lead now. Creating a gap as well. 4 points between Espevik now and Bagheera. Oh, they're losing the organizational level here. 4-0 now. Palmio Scazzanella for the corner kick. Looking very good. Certainly does. When are you playing Bagheera? We have a fixture check here. Ooh. That could be interesting. Reload angle. Yeah, it could be. 5. I think I even missed one, the 4th, from Kai Olav Marso. Is he Norwegian? No, he's German. Okay. Karlovic trying a long shot here. No luck this time. 41 minutes played. I mean, level 5 private money is pretty good at like at the stage where we are. It's maybe not 4th place. High Plains Drifter on a counter, hoping for a lift attack. Up the middle though for Constanti. Yeah, unsuccessful this time. Promotion push Nah, I don't think we will. I mean, it depends what kind of team we actually end up with in the division, but I'm thinking most likely it's too early. Oh, Hampson, you're still looking for a keeper? This is a baller. Yeah, a little too low in passing, I agree, but I mean... he's done it. Depends when, right? I flipped a coin. Ooh. Not buying. How long can you wait? How much patience can you afford? "18 weeks of playmaking." Over, alright. I mean, you can afford some patience then. It's half time, and we have Espervik leading 3-0 away at Papai ELC Stadium. Pavel and Kilotajat are holding a 4-0 lead at Junglen against Bagheera United. Between Ulapukit and Western Corner Superstars, we haven't had any goals yet. Still deadlocked. And Havneteltet lead 2-0 away against Parking the Bus. It's all even at Hodentot. FC Partalov and Bonnet Bay still trying to see. It can't end like this. Surely. I'd be very surprised to see this ending 1-1. Could end in a draw still. The Hattrick Australia Huskies are leading 2-0 away from home against Alderton AFC. That's at the Harbourview Stadium. A little surprised actually to see all of the events. Now that's not surprising, but it's surprising that we haven't had a counterattack still. Deadlocked 0-0 at Karlovica Arena. And at the Roost we have Buff Orpingtons leading 1-0 against High Plains Drifter. Inter Reidenburg lead 5-0 against the Færøer Black Sheep. I mean, that phase, the buying phase of the cycle, is probably the thing that I have it tattooed on my arm in case of a memory loss. there's something strange going on. Sometimes when you copy from the chat, but the buying phase is like the thing about the cycle training that is it's going to be tricky for me. Because I haven't really tried that aspect of buying players for the highest possible level. Hopefully that will also be necessary. But I can at least admit that I've already squandered some of the money, so I'll have to be careful once we get to that phase. I'll be right back while we get ready for the second half, so just give me a minute or two and we'll be ready to follow round 2. 5 minutes before we commence with the second half. We were bot bashing last weekend. Sonati really doesn't like bots. 5 goals. He did win once. The top scorer award. He's popping next week to world-class playmaking. Love to see it. What are the chances that Ulipukit does not grab a win here? Yeah, pretty slim. We'll have to beat them. I think we probably have to beat them in the league match. When are we playing them? Ulipukit. Oh, the final match of the season. Yeah, okay. We will not have any more defense for the next match, I think, but actually 19-year-old. We could perhaps start training some wingbacks in the 50% slots, but you probably don't want to invest too heavily, though. I think I'll have to look into that at some other point. We are on the way with the second half now. If there's any adjustments made in just after halftime here, Bagheera back to excellent organizational level. Looks like we get to move an attack now. Not the best sector, but perhaps it could... it would be a little lucky. Yeah, no goal this time. Keep at it, son. Van Rysselberg, powerful forward on Huskies. I think it's 3 now. 3-0. It is. Down the right. %. Slow start to the second half here. Overall, I'd say. How do I boost the stamina of my team for the competitive phase? Being at 10% from week 1. I'm not entirely sure. Espervik 4-0. Theodore Labiosa with a brace now. But I would definitely do it while training set pieces. Hey, Magiske Moons. Because you might have players who can't even receive the full share of set pieces anyway. Because a player can only theoretically receive a full level of training. Yeah. I haven't actually... What did I do? Vistaranda again? Per Vistaranda? How did I did bump... Oh, it's 5-0. It is in, actually. I did bump some stamina for a few under 21 players. I wonder if I can scroll that far back in the log. Oh, it's way too long ago. Unless... Under 21 attackers are at 15% at the moment till 8 stamina. Yeah, I think the idea is to do it in the fewest number of updates without wasting training for set pieces, right? For the most players, that's how I would do it. For the low levels of set pieces, it takes such a little amount of training to actually The question is the instructions. Do I still have the instructions? It was around Christmas. No. They're gone. can't remember what instructions we got. I think, but you should be able to. You could work it out on the Hattrick portal. Let me just. Like in this training calculator, this is in Danish, about so if we imagine it's a, how old is the player question? Oh, something along these lines. Let's just go with this. Solid, excellent, solid. Isn't there a stamina goal somewhere? Oh, this is the stamina goal. And if we just imagine it's inadequate. So this is with 10% stamina. If you crank it up, 15. Yeah, he'd be losing stamina. Let me just. Okay, so this is his starting point. So if you can calculate the stamina by looking at the stars in minute 90. I think you use the percentage that they end up at, -9, and then divided by 10, if I recall correctly. Then you have the actual. But if we just pretend the stamina is at solid, and we do 20%, it would actually rise . But it wouldn't be enough. 25? Getting close at least. 30? Okay, so at 30%, if we start out at solid, he would reach it in 7 weeks. Thing is though, look at these weeks per level. You can still utilize more stamina and still get a fairly decent amount of set pieces. So, like at 40%, if the player starts at solid stamina, 3 weeks and he would be beyond excellent. Now, I'm not entirely sure how much of a beyond excellent you want to go. 50% for 6 weeks. That sounds like an awful lot. Oh wait, you have to... No, 3 weeks. 3 weeks, 42%. You would be at excellent point 1.3, right? I don't know if that's what you're looking for, but you could play around with this. It could also be that you were starting out at a higher age, right? We'll need a lot for surprise press. Yeah, okay. But I would definitely advise you to look at this website and tinker with it. Bonnet Bay has taken the lead against Padalov. It's Yorkis Primachos. Would Sil set it for 1 skill per week? Or you would adjust this? I mean, you can tinker with this until... Oh, yeah, I have to... Of course, I have to turn it the other way. You can find a sweet spot here where you get exactly 1 skill level. To see this, right? But anyway, you can calculate the exact amount of stamina if you look at a 90% match. If you look at minute 90, and if you do the stamina 84%, then you subtract 9, that's 73%, and then you divide by 10. So his stamina is at 7.3. At least that's how I remember it. Bob Orpington's. While we've been looking at training stuff, it's made it 2-0. Yugoris Primachos. I think I've actually announced this. What's the age of the players you're boosting, Hamson? 28, 29? An equalizer now. Jiri Chot. Down the left. And it's 2-2. $29.31. Okay, yeah, you'll need a fairer stamina share in order to boost them probably then for the 31-year-olds. Will be interesting to follow. And Rieselberger, but it's saved by Samson Moretti. Dale Burns. Could Eternia be taking the lead here? Adolfo Foboski. Jule Bukit. Yeah, wow. Well spotted, but but still, I mean, they've had all the they've had a lot of chances before. I mean, this is a little interesting, at least from my perspective, right? Because I'm fighting them for a second right now. I think they take the lead now, though. Salminen. Juho-Pekka Salminen. There it is. Deadlock broken before they get all confused about the new formation. Harry Osanen. But it's saved by Rikard Olsen. Am I unlucky not to get a single chance? Like a regular chance? Nah, not really. You're tactically dropped in the rain. It's unlucky that you haven't converted any. Yeah, I'd say so. That's unlucky. Any chance? Papai ELC. Andras Edvi. Yeah, is the man with the entry on the score sheet now. It's 1-5 or 5-1 for the guests. You have a lot of quick players. I'm guessing you don't have much alternative other than just to field them anyway, so unless you have a wide squad playing at a competitive level, it's not really something you would be able to do much about. Bonnet Bay attacking now. Oh, but it falls to Alvaro Lindo. Attacking down the right now. They could grab the lead for the first time. It hits the crossbar. No luck this time for Partalot, but they had the chance now to take the lead. They've been trading so far in the game and are now level. Maybe they can pick up 3 points still. Just under 20 minutes remaining now. HTI Valtonen. Pretty good conversion rates, and he makes it 2-0. "71 minutes gone on the clock. Karlovice, Bratislav Simiček, a great distance attempt, long shot, brilliant save, Carter Gray, they might actually drop points here. But Karlovice are not looking to get any closer with a draw though. I think this is a regular attack for Karlovice now. That'll be unlikely. Counter-attack for parking the bus now. Sean Davey, direct free kick. But he misses narrowly. Havnenselde still leading by 2. Martin Kupski. Carter Gray picks up the ball here. No goal, no penalty this time around. 15 minutes remain. Injury, another injury actually. Nigel Carrington has left the field and been replaced by Brian Gill. Bit of a tough break for the home side. They'll have work to do at the physio department in the coming week. Yellow card. Bill Campbell. 6-0 for Espevik. 6-1, Johannes Sivertsson. Oh, he's facing a ban. Bandage for Thomas Morup. Twelve minutes remain. Ryan commands. I think we have to reload now. 3-0. 3-0. James Habib. Saved by Ozen once again. He's maybe not keeping them in the game, but he's keeping them away from an embarrassment. Injury for René Urskov. Orpington has made it 4-0. Mika Veljanin. Oh yeah, unpredictable Finnish striker. No injuries here, please. We are into the final 10 minutes of the match. Jesus Angel. But it's a last minute save from one of the defenders. Still 3-0. Central midfielder. Oscar Myers. Saved by Sonny Towson. You have 10 minutes to score the 4 goals. Why do I need to score 4 goals? If you're talking about, it was about this match, Papaya LC Esperik, because it was such a dominant display rating wise. Initially I was guessing 6-0. Would be extremely tough to score 6 times against these starting ratings. Bujanowski, Davy hand saves. No worries. That's an honest. Honestly, it was fun that you reminded me that about a prediction, because I kind of forgot about it. It was fairly close, to be honest. Counter-attack from parking the bus now. Quite lucky that it's a central attack converted. Orpington's Brian Gill. The central central defender here. Oh, it's the funny goal, at least for Orpington's. Parkins attacking down the right. Oh, they miss. Lucky. I was a little worried about getting through yet again, but we were lucky. Five minutes now. Yeah, I hope we can keep a clean sheet here. They are better stamina-wise. Emerson, central attack. Counter attack now for Orpington. There's your chance. There's your second chance. Straight up the middle. The best sector. Jonathan Finn. A little consolation goal, perhaps. Saved by Stephen O'Connell. Looks like Huskies might keep the clean sheet here. Oh, Bonnet Bay forgot the orders. Peaky. No, wait, that was a week ago. Oh, geez, I'm getting a little tired. I'm hungry. 2 more minutes at it. At Hottentot. Oh, I think this is a central attack for Bojanovsky. That shouldn't fly at all. Kalovice, wow. Direct free kick. Antonin Pavlou, and he slots it home. HTI Elite will not go undefeated. For the season. We know that much now. Ah, well, almost. Doesn't look like it anyway. I think we'll see the first few matches end now. Yeah. Pevelan Kilutachat grabs a 4-0 win away against Bagheera United. Ulapukit has won 2-0 home against Western Corner Superstars. And Slavot Kalovice is the first team to beat HTI Elite this season, winning 1-0 at home. Well played. By Kalovice, for sure. Havnenselde with a 2-0 win away against Parking the Bus. That's a good result. Very good result. A draw 2-2 at Holdentot between Padalov and Bonnet Bay, and Hattrick Australia Huskies win 3-0 at the Harbourview Stadium. Alderton AFC not having luck with the counter-attack this time around. They have yet to score a point this season. Hopefully they do so soon, because we don't like to see anyone without any points. That's too much of a tough break, to be honest. 5-0 at the Roost. 5-0 for Buff Orpingtons against High Plains Drifter. And Espevik grabs a 6-1 win away against Papai ELC. Won't be here tomorrow, but good luck. Thank you so much, Ricardo. Thank you for hanging out in the chat. I hope you have a great Saturday and a great rest of the weekend. Let's just take a quick look at V.130. 8 games played. 4 points between them though. Next week, Eternia plays against Padalov. We have Huskies against Bonnet Bay. That's the Australian encounter there. But Orpingtons against Orpington. No, wait. Yeah, that's true. I don't know why I got confused about that. And High Plains Drift against Slavac Karlovice in the V.109. Let's just take a look here. Are we closing in on... Oh, they won. I forgot about... They grabbed the win in the end, of course. Ylipukit playing against Parking the Bus. We will be facing Espevik in the next round. Will be interesting to see if we can win against Espevik. I was a little surprised last time we played, but a missing tactic instruction might have been what turned the battle in our favors back then. Hopefully we can do quite well once again in a week's time. It is so very hot in here and I'm so very hungry, so I'll thank you all now for staying in chat and hanging out during the stream. Thank you so much for watching. There's an international stream tomorrow evening with the San Marino live games, and if there's any Danes here, there's also the Danish League Dong exclusively on Twitch, so we might see each other tomorrow if you are up for it. Have a great rest of the Saturday, great rest of your Saturday, and if we don't see each other, have a very good weekend. Nice Sunday as well. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you guys around. Take care. Bye.